SW Rain Games here, and I welcome you to Week 3 Worlds Collide Mission Guide. And before it's also rumors too, but before we start, this is my Facebook here, and of course I got nothing to hide, so I show my descriptions and stuff. But this is my Facebook, so you can go on there and add me on there. And then this is Twitter, and of course you guys can kind of see how good I'm not in all these platforms and stuff, because 26 followers, and of course on Facebook I think I got like 31 or something, and then of course Instagram is a little bit better. I've been on there a little bit longer, but you can find me on there. And so what we're doing is, if you like this, then definitely let me know in the comments. If you want me to kind of do this every time, I can make it shorter. I can make it shorter or whatever, make it like 5 seconds or whatever, and then you guys can pause it and see and stuff. But anyways, so I just went in the game. It's 6:41, and I went in at 6 o'clock. And just to check in on the game, and of course this stuff was showing up. Of course, we'll talk about the junk rift and all that kind of stuff, and then of course we'll talk about the item shop. Of course, take your shot and stuff, and of course the Red Strike bundle. I think it's been out for 2 or 3 days now, give or take. Yeah, and of course it's the same thing. It's a skin and a back bling, and then 600 V-Bucks. And this is currently what's in the item shop right now as we speak. And yes, up there is my current V-Bucks. But anyways, what we're going to be talking about is the first one here. Of course I've actually made these 2 memes that are coming up, but just taking them from different places, and then making a meme out of them, because I've got a meme generator in my phone. So, but anyways, so there is a rumor that the Major Lazer concert is actually coming soon to Fortnite, and of course there's people speculating that actually the soccer field is going to be with the rift and stuff. The rift zone is going to be completely gone, the whole area, and then they're gonna turn that into a Major Lazer concert area. So, and of course, now this one is in creative. This one's in creative. You can just go to into create your own creative, and then you can go to select a new island, and you'll see that Kevin the Cube Island is actually there. All right. So I'm finding all this stuff out just recently. So, but anyways, and of course I'm giving a shout out to this player right here, and giving his YouTube, because he told me to do it. But it'll show up slowly. But anyways, if you just check that out right here, this actually came directly from him, and he sent me this on Instagram and stuff, and showing like the challenges and stuff, that somehow his thing glitched out. And he was able to see the challenges before they're actually coming up. And of course there was all these different ones right here. So this is a shout out to him. And yeah, this is his epic, and I do believe that he is on PS4 Slim. So anyways, of course we have a glitch consumable that may be coming in the game, and it's probably going to be coming into the game through the next rift thing. And then of course there's some other stuff I'll talk about later, but there's like how to find new rift zones, how to find the new rift zones and stuff. And technically you play Playground for a little while, and then you actually go back and check the replay. And if you find an area that's not rendering, then if it's not rendering and stuff, and it's not looking complete, then that possibly may be the next area that's going to be in the turn into a rift zone. So just watch. So you can go into Playground and then go do all that. All right. And then of course Kevin the Cube coming back in creative, and of course there's also, this one's pretty big. The mech, the brute, not the brute, but the mech, aka the Doggus, may actually be coming back because, and there's also rumors too that Singularity and the Visitor skin, the Visitor, are actually working together, and so what they're speculating is you know that she's off in space trying to find technology to stop all the stuff that's coming in the game right now, just to stop, the meteor from hitting, or the orb from exploding and stuff, and that's why it's stuck like it is. Okay, so anyways, so we're gonna go over with the Worlds Collide challenges real quick, and these are the normal ones. All right. So you've seen the map a while ago, and if you didn't see it, then just go back real quick, and you'll see it. This is on the Prestige one right here, but anyways, the first one is use a rift, and you just have to use one. And I'll give you one suggestion: use the orb at Loot Lake. Okay, as simple as that. Use the orb at Loot Lake, and of course visit. You just have to, on the rift, the one rift on that one, you just have to do it one time on that one, and then visit a rift zone. And you may not believe it, but Loot Lake doesn't count as a rift zone. So you can go to, of course, depending on when you watch this, there might be a whole bunch of other rift zones opening up, but as of right now, it's still Tilted Town and Retail Row. The soccer area will probably be the next one to go. And of course, there's all kinds of speculations about what's going to be on that one and stuff. And I've heard from my friend that shouted out that he's thinking that it's going to be like a void zone, maybe even like a black hole or something. So it's going to be a pretty crazy area. So, and of course, next one is deal damage to opponents at a mountaintop Viking village. Of course, that's the Viking village. And then do that, or Loot Lake. 200 damage to opponents. 200 damage. Now, depending on what modes you're going to, I would probably suggest Loot Lake because there's a lot more players over there. Just get yourself a weapon and just start shooting them. Alright? Alright, so the next one is visit a memorial to the Cube in the desert or by the lake. By Loot Lake. And of course, if you just hit rewind, then you'll be able to see the exact locations of those. And of course, the next one is eliminate opponents in the desert. Three opponents in the desert. And that one's simple. You just, anywhere in the desert. It could be in the racetracks. It could be in Paradise. It could be in Little Mexico. It could be over at the gas station. It could be anywhere in that area, as long as it's in the desert. And okay, so there's two more on this one. So search chest at Loot Lake. There's only 3 of those, so you just gotta search 3 chests. And then this one here. Now I did this one all in one match of Team Rumble, so it was pretty easy. And I think you can even do it in solos, duos, squads. It don't matter, but it's just the place in particular to go to. But consume forged mushrooms, and there's 10 of them. And you gotta get 10 of them. And my suggestion is go over there to Lonely Lodge. Go over there to Lonely Lodge, and there's literally 10 of them over there to get. And you should be able to get them before the storm gets you and stuff. And of course, now we move on to the Prestige. Now, of course, you actually get the white version of the caddis, or not the caddis, but the girl drift, as I call her. You got the white version. And of course, for completing the regular version, you actually get the Rift Rider Glider. So you go into Prestige, and then you beat that, and then you get the white version of her skin. Okay, so so this one, these are the harder ones. You gotta remember they're harder. All right, so first one is use 4 rifts, and this one is actually simple and you can get it done right away. So you go over there to the loot lake, get in the orb, and then as soon as you get rifted, you go back into the orb, and then you repeat that 4 times. All right, and that one's simple. Actually, one of my friends I've been teaming up with is actually they're actually in this clip right here. Or I think they are, yeah. Star Dragon. So he was the one that actually told me about these. And of course, the reason why I actually have this clip here is because this was actually so awesome. I'll let me go through the challenges first, and then by the time we get up there, and I'll tell you about it. Okay, so the next one is search chests in rift zones 5. Now remember, that's either retail row or tilted town or any of the other towns and stuff and game locations and stuff that get turned into a rift zone. All right, but Loot Lake doesn't count. Just remember that. All right, so you got to search 5 chests in those rift zones, and in any of these challenges, I suggest you put it on party assist, so you can get it done faster. Unless you don't have no friends, then you can add me at YTSW Brain Games. Okay, you'll see the SW Brain Games, just YT and then SW Brain Games. All right. And next time, I think I'm just gonna put that at the end of the video or something, so you guys will actually see my my epic. So I didn't have time to decorate everything, so. But just let me know how I'm doing the videos, and if you want me to improve it and add some more stuff or anything, then let me know. All right. All right. So the next one is eliminate opponents at Mountaintop, Viking Village, or Loot Lake, and it's 3. And like I said on the other one, I would highly suggest that you do Loot Lake area. So you gotta get 3 eliminations either at Viking Village or Loot Lake. So that'll be pretty easy. All right, and then it says next one is visit Cube Memorial in Desert or at the lake. Now these don't have to be done in a single match, but you have to visit both of them. So you can go to Loot Lake while you're doing the rifts. Go visit that one, and then the next match or whatever, if you have time, then you can go to the one in the desert, because it's in the desert, and then at Loot Lake. All right. So the next one is eliminate opponents at Paradise Palms or Fatal Fields. 4 eliminations, and as I said, just be sure to put it on party assist, and you should be able to get it done pretty fast. And just remember, random squads won't help you out, but like if it's one of your friends or one of your friends' friends, then it'll actually count. All right. So okay, so next one is search chests at Loot Lake or Lucky Landing. 7 chests. Okay. So, and of course, if you're on Team Rumble, you can do it one or 2 ways. You and all your friends can land at Loot Lake, or they can all land at Lucky Landing. Or if you're just doing Team Rumble and you have a whole bunch of friends, you can have some of them landed at Loot Lake and have the others land at Lucky Landing. You know, that way you can get the challenge done faster. And the last one is consume mushrooms in a single match, and consume 5 mushrooms in a single match. And just go back to what I said earlier in the first one with the 10 mushrooms, and simply just do it in Lonely Lodge. All right. Now what we're going to here is showing you this one right here. So what we was doing is someone was building a Skyforge, and if you look right there, just because we knocked it, or because we destroyed it, we actually knocked it down. And then of course later on, in just a little bit, we also see that we end up eliminating 2 others from fall damage right there. And then of course we end up dancing and all that stuff. And of course you'll see that my good friend that I've been shouting out is also in the game with me. Oh, Jack, and of course Star Dragon. So you guys can check them out and stuff, and they're pretty helpful and stuff. But anyways, I hope this helps you out. See y'all later. Bye.